boys and girls. I am Mrs. Mielheim. Mrs. Gauthier is in the back there. Together we have prepared this concert for you with our students. These students in front of you here have been learning their instruments since about October of this year, and we put together a little concert for you. The way our concert is going to be structured is we're going to tell you a little bit about how we learned to play our instrument and how we learned different notes on our instrument. So I'm going to have the kids do the talking. I hope you enjoy our performance.
Hello, welcome to the Cedar Creek School Beginner Band Demonstration Concert. We are so excited to have you here today to show you what we've been working on, what we've been working hard on for the past 6 months.
At the beginning of the school year, students signed up to be a part of the band and take on the challenging and rewarding task of learning to play a musical instrument.
Can you believe that on the first day of lessons, these students didn't even know how to open their cases, put together their instruments, or make any sounds?
All of the students on stage have put in a lot of time practicing, and all of their hard work has paid off.
We can now play many different tunes, and we are starting to learn how to play different parts all together and play as a band. First in our concert, we are going to take you through a few lines in our book to demonstrate how we started learning our notes and playing from the beginning.
We learned one note and then one more note. Remember, we were learning how to read the music too.
Then we put those two notes together in the same song to see if we could tell the difference. We're going to play 3 different lines in the book to show you that.
contained whole notes or long notes, 4-beat notes. After we learned our 3 notes, we started to learn about some different note values. The first one we added was half note, or 2-beat notes. We are going to show you how half notes with a song called Half the Time.
Next up, we learned about quarter notes, which are quick 1-beat notes.
These 1-beat notes have to be separated on our instruments using a special technique called articulation. Articulation is different on each instrument. We are going to play quarter notes and quarterly report.
Finally, in our book, on the 3rd page, we got to what we had been patiently waiting for. A beginning favorite because it only contains 3 notes. Hot cross buns, we're going to perform hot cross buns for you.
After learning hot cross buns and a few other songs with 3 notes, we quickly added 2 more notes to make sure that we had 5 different notes to work with.
The last song we will play from our book is called Scaling New Heights.
Next in our concert, we are going to be introducing each of the different instruments in the band to you, and they're each going to play a song for you. We are going to introduce the wind instruments to you, and each song will feature a percussionist.
The flutes are performing first. The flute is the instrument that can make the highest sounds in the band. You can make the sound of the flute by blowing over the tune hole, much like blowing over a soda bottle to make a sound. The flute takes so much air to play, it takes as much air as the tuba.
The flutes are going to perform Hot Cross Buns for you. Next up, we have the clarinet. The clarinet is a woodwind instrument. A little piece of wood is attached to the note. It is called a reed. This reed vibrates to create the clarinet sound. The clarinet also has holes to cover and press to create different notes, much like the recorder. The clarinets are going to perform Twinkling Stars for you.
Alto saxophones are next. Some people wonder why we call it the alto saxophone and not just the saxophone. That is because there are many different types and sizes of saxophones.
There is a soprano saxophone that is similar and plays higher, and there's also a tenor and a baritone saxophone that are much bigger and play lower notes.
The alto saxophone makes a sound just like the clarinet with the reed vibrating, but the instrument is made out of metal instead of wood, giving it a much brighter sound. The alto saxophones are going to play the scene from Beethoven's Symphony No. 9.
Next, we are starting to introduce the instruments in the brass family. The first instrument that we will play is the hottest instrument. It's called the trumpet.
On brass instruments, use the sound by buzzing your lips into the mouthpiece to create vibration. When you buzz the mouthpiece, it sounds like this. The trumpet has 3 valves that you press down and only 7 possible combinations of the valves. But in order to change the notes, you have to buzz the valves and change the tightness or looseness of your lips as you buzz.
The trumpets are going to play on the bridge at Avignon.
Next up, we have a group of instruments that is unique to Cedar Creek this year. French horns. French horn is a brass instrument that can play high sounds with a trumpet and also low sounds with their trombones.
It's a very versatile instrument that can be blended with any section due to the fact that bells face away from the audience instead of straight towards them. The French horns are going to play a Claire Darlone. Finally, we've gotten to the last group to be introduced, the trombones. They play the bass or the lowest part in our band. They have a large mouthpiece that you buzz into and has a slide.
The trombone players learn different positions to put their slides into change the notes in on it. The low brass is going to play Little Robin trombone.
So far, everything we have played for you has been a unison song. Unison means when all the band is playing the same thing together.
Our challenge has been to start playing pieces that are written for 4 bands. Every instrument has a different part.
The last song we prepared for you is a full band piece called Beethoven 9.
How about another round of applause for the beginner band students? I just want to say I am so proud of you, and I thank you guys all for all your hard work and being brave and getting this first performance done. They put that together. We had 3 practices, and they put that whole thing together, and I'm really proud of them. So thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed our concert, and that's it.